Hey everyone, my name is Amber.
I'm Charisse.
And we're back with another reaction video to an ANKOR Venom.
Yep, and this was a PayPal request from Fi, so thank you very much, Fi.
Thank you, Fi. Sorry that it's taken us so long to get to it. End of the year is going to be a little crazy for us. But we always get to all of the videos.
Yep, definitely.
So, let's get into this.
Let's see.
Run. You will like what you see, trick you into believing you're finally free. Is it too late for you? Tell me, is it too late for me? Infection complete.
Alright, we'll pause here.
Okay. Well, this one she's majority extreme.
Yeah. Give her some credit for being able to do it while, very fast. Do the extremes while being very fast about it. Saying it very fast.
Yeah, and I'll say she had a couple different extreme styles in there. Even if I'm not a big fan of it, I was like, okay. And then she had her more, I'll say contemporary, but it was like rap.
Yeah, very fast, speak singing almost. Which is, a lot of credit to her for being able to do that. I know I couldn't do that.
Yeah, I mean, this one I'll say overall the music was very heavy and aggressive. Her vocals obviously majority aggressive and fast. Yeah, she was really hitting that guy.
Yeah, it's interesting watching this story develop over these now 5 videos. Yeah. Not much for the songs, but just seeing the progression of the story is kind of interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I am enjoying seeing the story, even if it's a more dark story, obviously. But
yeah, where are they from? So she dialed 112, and it was an emergency number.
I'm not sure where that is.
Europe and parts of Asia. So I'm guessing somewhere in Europe.
Okay, well, that's interesting. Yeah, I saw that too. I was like, okay. And obviously, they're not. They're from somewhere else, or at least in this video.
And apparently, if you dial it here in the U.S., it oftentimes gets routed to 9 emergency number for anyone that might not know. I didn't know Europe's emergency number.
Interesting.
So, yeah. Well, let's finish it off. Yeah.
Let's continue.
this will make me fall.
All right.
Okay.
I gotta say she's a pretty like big person in like very, I don't know how to say it. To not have like pushed him off the bridge or killed him or anything after him killing her boyfriend. I know I wouldn't be in my right mind, even though if this is like, I don't know how much time's passed between the first video and this one, but like if someone killed my partners and like, you know, and I saw them later, I don't know if I'd have been able to like not seriously hurt them.
Well, she did seriously hurt him. She was hitting him. So I mean,
it didn't look like she did. Like she just knocked him unconscious. It looked like it didn't look like he
I
was
guess she didn't
bleeding
do
or
like
anything.
major damage, but she still got like her anger out on him. So, I mean, yeah, she didn't kill him, obviously, but like, you know, but yeah, I mean, she is. I mean, that does take, you know, a lot to not want to, you know, really like put him in the hospital or something or worse. Like, just let him get arrested at the end.
And it looks like, based on the thumbnail for the next part, it looked like she was wearing a black veil. So I'm guessing it'll probably be the funeral for her boyfriend. So I'm guessing not much time.
Yeah, because usually with like funerals, you want to do it with at least, unless you have the person like, you know, in a store, you know, like stored. But you know, usually they try to do it within the week or so.
Yeah,
if you can.
Yeah, I wonder if Fi knows the time frame that it's been, because I'd be curious. Just like I said, I'm not song, but the story of the songs are kind of what's pulling me along a little bit.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm, you know, very engaged in the story too. That's what really keeps these going, and you know, the music in general is usually really good. It's just sometimes the vocals we're not as into, but I will say, like, her softer vocals in the end were pretty.
Yeah, it did sound like they were like, what you call auto-tuned at the end, like purposefully, extremely
they did have
auto-tuned.
They did have auto-tune, but you could hear her tone. She's got like a really pretty tone in general, like.
Yeah.
So it's like,
and it wasn't like auto-tuned to like make up for her lack of talent. It was a creative choice.
Yeah, definitely. Because she is I will say she's a very talented singer, because, you know, got multiple styles, couple different extreme styles in there, and then the rap, and then her more contemporary but like pretty, like really pretty sound. And it was slow and more slow. They slowed down the end there after having a really fast song, which makes sense.
So what are you gonna give it?
I think overall I'll give it an 8.2 overall, because like I enjoyed the music, and a little bit too much extreme vocals for my taste, but you know, it was decent.
I'll give it a solid 8, mostly just because following the story. The song itself wasn't that much. Like, the music was nice and heavy, yes, but her vocals were mostly extreme, and then it went to her like different, like very cutesy, sweet tone that I'm not as big of a fan of. So.
Well, I will say this one wasn't overly cute like some of the other ones, and she also had that more singing with a rap. So.
Yep. Please check out links in the description for this video and all of our social media.
And we just want to let you know that both our PayPal and Patreon are now open, so please just send us your requests, and the links will be down in the description.
Until next time, bye!
Bye!